Welcome to Table for One. In Mark chapter 12, Jesus is boiling down 600 and some commands from the Old Testament into two practical commands of how we can really follow God. And that is to love God and love people. In fact, in Mark 12, verse 30, he says, "Love the Lord your God with all of your heart, all of your soul, all of your mind, and all of your strength." And honestly, that is really how we worship God. We love him with every single thing within us. We can love him with our heart, we can love him with our soul, our mind, and our strength. Loving somebody with your heart comes naturally to us. We know how to do that. In fact, if you're in love with somebody, you will look foolish. You are willing to make yourself look crazy to show them that you love them. You'll drive crazy distances. You'll walk out in the rain. You'll do all kinds of things that you normally wouldn't do to kind of show somebody that you love them. Loving God with all of your heart is that first step. It is that thing that all other love kind of stems from. We love him emotionally. We love him with our heart. Loving God with your soul is about loving him with your essence, loving him with your identity, loving him with your daily decisions. Let everything that's within you kind of drive your daily decisions into loving God. What are you going to do today that's going to help, going to show God that you love him? And then loving God with your mind. There's a way to honor God and love God with your mind. To think, to learn as much as you can about as much as you can, to not try to classify an unclassifiable God, but to really love him with your mind, to love him cognitively, to love him logically, to love him creatively, to love him intuitively. This is all loving God with your mind. And then loving God with all your strength, putting all of that into action. Actually, blood, sweat, tears, good old-fashioned hard work, serving others is a way that you can show that you love God. In fact, a lot of times throughout the New Testament, we see this command that if you love me, you will obey my commands. That's how we show God that we love him, that we love him with all of our heart, all of our soul, all of our mind, all of our strength. So today, for the next couple minutes, maybe make a list, jot a list down, maybe on your phone, maybe on a piece of paper, of how you can love God with all of your heart today. Maybe list a couple ways of how you can love him with your soul. How can you love him with your mind today? And how you can love him with your strength. And maybe go out and do a couple of those today. And maybe this is a great practice for you to do routinely, so that pretty soon it'll become habitual, that you will just instinctively love God with all of your heart, all of your soul, all of your mind, all of your strength, living a life of worship to God.